up, beautiful little nuggets? It is Tuesday, and you and I both know that means it's time for pop culture. Hey, yo, Sean! Man, I love that intro. For those of you who don't know, this is a weekly show where I cover all the top stories in media, social media, just the world that happened in the past week or so that I gave a shit about. Before we dive into this week's news stories, I wanted to touch on the story I talked about in last week's video. If you haven't seen that yet, click the link and go watch that. Now, I kind of sided against Amy Schumer last week when she talked about not taking pictures with fans because of one crazy fan, this dude, who was a little bit, let's just say, intrusive as fuck when it came time to meeting his favorite celebrity. My reasoning at the time was, although I appreciate that celebrities are people too and they do need their downtime, that these are their fans. They don't know when they're gonna see them again, and this person has been supporting you and believing in you. It's not that you owe them this, it's just that it's the decent thing to do. Then Justin Bieber had a similar situation where he was like, yo, I'm done with the fan, picture taking, all that stuff. And his reasoning was, it just drains his spirit. And when he put it like that, I had to look at the Amy Schumer situation in a new light. Don't get me wrong, I think it's important for celebrities and people with a fandom to give back to their fans. Not only in terms of content, but in terms of being supportive and kind and respectful when they do interact with those fans. However, fans need to understand that there's a line. That you can't just be all up in somebody's Kool-Aid, whether or not they famous, if they don't want you to be. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back and actually say, I do think celebrities have a right to draw the line for where the fuck they are comfortable. And we, as their fans, if you really are a fan, should continue to support. And that support means buying the music, renting the movie, whatever the fuck. But it doesn't necessarily include, unless the celebrity is comfortable with it, the celebrity's person as well. That's my 2 cents. It may only be worth one, but that's what I had to say. The next story I'm gonna cover, y'all asked me on Twitter, y'all asked me on Facebook, y'all left it in the comment section of last week's video that I needed to talk about Azealia damn Banks. So y'all know the story by now. She's a vehement Trump supporter who went all kinds of racist on Zayn Malik's ass last week. And she'd already lost me with that shit. Then she turned her attention on the Sky Jackson, a little baby. Now, from the responses Sky gave, the only baby of the two is Azealia. Cause Sky went all kinds of grown on Azalea's ass and showed her up. I genuinely have some concern. I'm calling it early, and don't forget, I have predicted many a thing. Like 2 years ago, before there were dick pics of Justin Bieber, I was the first one to say he had a big dick. Y'all remember that?
Like, he must be putting that shit on Selena Gomez's ass. He's got to have like some good slam-a-dong-dong, sing-a-ding-ding.
Okay then, and it's not that I'm wishing this on her, but I'm pretty sure Azealia Banks is having her and Amanda Bynes. Who else goes off that crazy on the internet, aside from Kanye, who still, in my opinion, is just undiagnosed? Unless you crazy, aka suffering from a mental illness. I would not be shocked if we find out in another month, 2 months, a year that she's having some issues going on upstairs. So I'ma pray for her, because anybody that twisted, aka actual Trump supporters, clearly is not only in need of Jesus, but some medication as well. Now, these last 3 stories are rumors, aka fake news, but the kind of news that I am actually excited for with a little bit of caveat. First up, George motherfucking piece of shit dog pile of doo-doo Zimmerman. You know, that psychotic asshole who went around policing a Florida neighborhood, murders a kid, and then gets off for it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter.
I'm a little bit motherfucking bitter.
George Zimmerman was trying to auction off his gun, and then the story broke, and I was so excited. I was like moist that Kendrick motherfucking badass Lamar had secretly bought the gun and destroyed it on stage, ending all hopes for the racist and xenophobic motherfuckers out there that wanted to unite behind the murder weapon of a child. But it turns out the story's fake. So, had it been real though, Kendrick could have got him a free dick suck from me. Oh wait, no, I got a boyfriend, I can't, no, take that back, cut. And the last 2 stories that I'ma cover are both rumors as of right now. They're not verified. One is about Caitlyn Jenner, the other about Janet Jackson. As you may or may not have heard as yet, Caitlyn Jenner is possibly transitioning back to being Bruce, which left my mind initially like, what the fuck? And then I realized it's none of my damn business. what she does or doesn't do, or he does or doesn't do with his body falls into the realm of
none of your goddamn business.
so whether or not she adding a penis, putting in an extra vagina, walking around with 7 titties, it don't affect me. And it certainly don't affect your ass. So in response to these rumors, which several of you on Twitter asked me to share my thoughts, I think none of your goddamn business. As for Janet Jackson, the rumor is that at 50 damn years old, bitch about to squeeze her out a baby. And to that I say congratulations. And you crazy as fuck. Not because of the age thing, but because, damn, why don't you just get a surrogate, girl? Keep that figure tight. Do you need me to give you Glozell number? Because why would you do that to yourself? Like, why? Because you're going to take your eggs, your husband's sperm, mix it together in the kitchen, stick it up some random lady with a turkey baster. You'd have had you a baby in 9 months, easy as pie, with none of the stretch marks, girl. So you need better friends telling you little secrets like that. You welcome, Janet. You're welcome. Those were pretty much all the top stories I gave a crap about this week. Tell me what you think about the stories in the comment section below. I will see y'all in the next video. I love your faces. Deuces.
Hey, yo, Nugget, subscribe.
A bunch of y'all wanted to know if this chick from the Janet Jackson video is me. And at first I was gonna be like,
y'all are so super duper racist. Oh my god. Like, why would you assume just because we're black and we're both chubby that we're the same person?
but for a split second I ain't even gonna lie, I was like, oh shit, who that? She look like me. So no, it's not me. But thank you for thinking that I was that fucking fake.